Tanah Lot. In the local dialect, it literally translates to land in the sea. We've arrived at Bali's most iconic sea temple during a rare intersection of a sacred local festival and a powerful high tide. One of the best things about visiting Tanah Lot in 2026 is how streamlined the arrival has become. As you reach the main entrance, you don't even need to step out of your car to obtain your tickets. The ticket office is located right at the mouth of the complex, allowing you to pay your entry and parking fees directly from your window. Whether you're driving yourself or getting dropped off by a driver right at the entrance gate, the process is seamless. Once you are through, it's a quick stop at the security checkpoint where they will verify your ticket before you head into the heart of the complex. To reach the ocean, you first have to navigate through a vibrant local market. The walk takes just over 5 minutes, and even in a short glimpse, you can feel the pulse of the island. You are surrounded by rows of intricate wood carvings, hand-painted sarongs, and the sweet, smoky scent of local street food. While it's tempting to linger, the sound of distant gamelan music draws us toward the coast. As we break through the market stalls and catch our first glimpse of the ocean, the atmosphere shifts instantly. The usual tourist chatter is replaced by an electric, spiritual energy. Hundreds of locals have descended on the temple, dressed in traditional white Adat attire, a color symbolizing purity and a connection to the divine. Seeing this many people gathered against the backdrop of the crashing waves makes you realize that Tanah Lot isn't just a tourist landmark, it's a living, breathing pulse of Balinese faith. The history of this place is as dramatic as the waves hitting its base. Established in the 16th century by the legendary priest Dang Hyang Nirartha, the temple is said to be protected by sacred sea snakes that live in the caves beneath the rock. Legend has it that Nirartha moved this massive rock formation into the sea using his spiritual power and transformed his sashes into venomous snakes to guard the site from evil spirits. But today, these snakes are not the only ones keeping us at a distance. The Indian Ocean is at its peak. Because of the high tide, the natural land bridge that usually allows visitors to cross the base of the temple is completely submerged. Normally, you can walk across to receive a blessing from a mysterious freshwater spring that bubbles up at the temple's base despite being surrounded by salt water. But today, Tanah Lot remains a true, unreachable island. Just as we began to explore the lower grounds, the sky turned a heavy grey and a tropical downpour swept across the coast. Once the clouds finally parted, the temple grounds took on a fresh, moody glow. We followed the winding paths up the cliffs to the higher lookouts, which offer a completely different perspective of the coastline. Up here, away from the spray of the salt water, there is a beautifully manicured park and several smaller shrines. It's the perfect place to sit and realize that Tanah Lot is actually one of the 7 sea temples that form a spiritual chain along the coast. Each one was built within eyesight of the next to create a divine perimeter of protection around the island. Our journey concludes with a walk further north along the cliff edge to Pura Batu Bolong. While smaller than its famous neighbor, it's no less spectacular. Batu Bolong translates to hollow rock, named after the massive natural archway carved into the cliff by centuries of relentless tides. Watching the white foam of the ocean surge through that arch is a humbling reminder of the power of nature here. If you're planning your own visit, try to time it for sunset. Right nearby is the Surya Mandala stage, where the famous Kecek fire dance takes place as the sun dips below the horizon. We didn't have time to wait for the performance today, but even without the fire dance, witnessing Tanah Lot in all its glory is a reminder of why Bali is called the Island of the Gods. I hope this guide helps you plan your own journey to this incredible icon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.